Oh boy, it appears like I was right again. We all saw this coming. Ever since Kobe passed, it's been this constant narrative to put players ahead of him on the all-time list. Even people putting Steph Curry ahead of him. This has got to stop.
Kobe Bryant is not the second greatest player in NBA history. That's just not true. It's just not.
So when I hear Stephen A. going off on these rants about how Kobe Bryant is not this and not that, you didn't have that energy when he was here. Mm-hmm. Where was that energy when he was alive? And stop bringing this man who passed to extend your narrative.
Yeah. Right.
It don't make no fucking sense.
Welcome back to the Rick One Ball Show. And as you can see from the clip, Rashad just lit into Stephen A.'s ass. But I got to speak to this issue because I feel like it touches on a deeper issue. I do feel like it's been this push to try to minimize what Kobe Bryant meant to the game and minimize his total career by putting certain players ahead of him in the all-time ranking. Now, I'm not saying LeBron does not belong ahead of him in the all-time ranking as far as the whole body of work, but Steph Curry, you got some folks out there trying to put Steph Curry ahead of him. The very player that he tapped on his backside and said, "Good job, young fella." Yeah, the very well thing that we minimize Kobe Bryant for because he played with a prime Shaquille O'Neal the first 3 years of his career. But why we minimize him for it when he didn't go to college? He had to learn on the fly. We should be praising him for that, for coming into that overall player that he became. Last time I checked, LeBron did play with Shaquille O'Neal. It wasn't a prime Shaq, but he did play with Shaq as well.
Kobe Bryant is not the second greatest player in NBA history. That's just not true. It's just not. The points per game didn't equal LeBron's. The assists didn't equal LeBron's. The rebounds didn't equal LeBron's. The durability didn't equal LeBron's. He's got more rings, but we can't ignore the fact that the first three came with Shaq in his prime. One of the top two most dominant figures in the history of basketball. That dude. Now, Shaq didn't win without him. I know who Kobe is. I know who Kobe was. I know what Kobe meant and will forever mean to the game of basketball. And top 10 all time, no doubt about it, but he ain't top two. Come on, y'all. LeBron didn't have Shaq as a teammate. Kyrie and Kevin Love, okay. D-Wade, Bosh, Ray Allen, okay. You cannot put him number two over LeBron. You cannot put him number two over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe was number two to MJ as a two guard, and he might be number two as a Laker to Irvin Magic Johnson, depending on who you ask.
When Stephen A. did all that shit, I went on the page, I commented, because I know, like, the narrative is to kill Kobe off, but he's already gone. We can't keep trying to kill off the nigga that did everything for us. 10 years in one jersey, 10 years in another jersey. 15,000. Both jerseys. What he did for 20 years for our league, man, I'm not gonna say it's unmatched. But what, like you said, the skill set, the attributes, taking this S500 and showing up to the fucking game like it's a Bugatti, and everyone else is like, how do I turn my S500 to the Bugatti? And you witnessed him working on that motherfucker in the garage. You was like, oh, that's how you turn this motherfucker into a Bugatti. Mm-hmm. Wow. So when I hear Stephen A. going off on these rants about how Kobe Bryant is not this and not that, you didn't have that energy when he was here. Mm-hmm. Where was that energy when he was alive? And stop bringing this man who passed to extend your narrative.
Yeah.
Why would Kobe be in the conversation for you to kill him off so LeBron can live higher than him?
Right.
It don't make no fucking sense. Let the man rest. Let's keep him wherever everyone has him.